Hi, welcome to Twilight Tarot Wisdom. Jessica here. Today's reading is going to be for those of you wondering if someone new is going to come into your life. I know most of my readings always focus on past love, relationships that you're wondering if the person's going to come back, but today I actually felt like doing something a little bit more different and just to see if someone new is going to come into your life, basically. And this is going to be for the collective, so this is a general reading. It is going to be timeless, but I want to see what energy is focused around your love life. And this is for those of you who kind of want to see, is someone new coming in? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So Spirit, what is going on currently in my viewers' lives as far as love life goes? What is their current feelings? Let's just pick up on the current energies first, and then I'll get into, is there going to be someone new coming in? Okay, so what's currently going on? And I kind of want to also, when I say what's currently going on, I want to know what's kind of currently blocking my viewers as well. The star, hope. So you guys are definitely hopeful of someone new coming in. I feel like for those of you who are going to be watching this reading, it's probably because you're ready for this. Yeah, Judgment. Judgment comes at a time, sometimes this is a resurrection, is that how I see it? But to me, this is a hope that you have learned the lessons from your past relationships. You've kind of come out of the tower moment. You're seeing the star. You're seeing that there is hope. There's a light at the tunnel. And I'm hoping you have learned the lessons you needed to learn. You've done the work. Okay. What else is going on in their life right now? These are major arcanas right here too. So these are major life lessons as well. I've got two cards. I've got the Ten of Pentacles, and I've also got the Two of Wands. So I do feel like Ten of Pentacles for me is a very family-oriented type of card, and I kind of feel like this is a situation where you could be relying more, you may have gotten closer to your family. It could be that you're also in a situation where you're very abundant, but you're very stable. This could be a situation where you're really coming closer, like you're probably no longer so much dependent or codependent. I feel like there's not so much codependency anymore. I feel like you're really coming true into sometimes when we get into toxic relationships or codependent relationships, we kind of forget about our family and our true values and what we value in a relationship. And I feel like one of the lessons that may have been one of the lessons you had to learn was to no longer have those codependent ties or that toxicity and realize where your abundance lies. You could possibly, I feel like you've done the work is what I feel like. I really feel like you've done the work, and now's a time where you're seeing more of which direction should you go, right? Two of Wands is about you're looking out to the world. Now, whoever was in your past, they could possibly still be behind you. They could be it's like a direction you took, but I feel like you're no longer taking that direction. So I do feel like you've kind of resurrected and had an upgrade. You've started to realize there's a whole nother world out here that I can look towards. Now, I do feel a little, for some of you, this may only resonate with some of you. Some of you are like, I am ready to move on and I'm never looking back to that person in the past. However, for others of you, I do feel like there is somebody from your past that is still lingering behind you. So possibly there's still a little bit more work that you need to do there as far as releasing that person. Because if you really want another person to come into your life, this chapter needs to close. I also feel like there's something heavily influenced here by family or other people that you view as family who may be influencing this decision for you as well. Could be other people. It could be that after this your last relationship, you really came back to your roots, is how I see that. So, question, the reason why I'm really asking this question, Spirit, is there a new person coming into my viewer's life? Is there a new person coming into their life? The Devil. Yep, toxicity, addictions. Maybe dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn or Taurus is what I'm getting here. Is there another person? The devil can also be things that are lustful and sexual. So, as some advice, as I would say, is don't, sometimes some people are too good to be true, okay? And sometimes we want to rush into a relationship because we haven't been in one in a while, or we think that the next person is the right one for us. But I feel like the devil here is coming to let you know about, hey, remember those lessons you learned about a toxic person you were with, okay? There is hope after this, but you have to release the chain. If you are not, like I said, completely, closing that chapter off, it's going to be very difficult for you to find the right person to come into your life, okay? It's going to be difficult for the angels to send you the right person because they're going to realize you're not ready for it yet. Is there another person coming into this? Is there a new person? Also, this new person that comes into your life could possibly be another karmic lover. And it could also be a situation where it's more of a lustful tie, that you develop a lustful tie with this person rather than a wholesome type of relationship. So that's coming as a warning. Is there someone coming back? Someone coming into their life. So I got the World. So this tells me that cycles have not completely ended. Oh, I know you don't want to hear this. I heavily definitely feel like, yeah, now this is getting kind of specific. I feel like this is getting specific to the sense of you're still tied and held on to somebody. Oh, I just got a chill down my right arm. I get the sense that you're still tied to somebody from your past, or a cycle, a lesson that has not been learned. See, I thought the judgment here was like, okay, you're learning lessons. Something is still not closed. You know how I kept on saying you haven't closed the chapter? You haven't closed the chapter with somebody from your past. And I know I'm already probably going to hear some people, thinking, yeah, I haven't talked to them in so many years. There's still an energetic tie there. There's still an obsession. There's still an addiction. There's still some type of wounds that have not been cleared out and cleared away. So here's the thing. Even if you haven't talked to your ex in 5 years and you haven't dated anybody in that long amount of time, if you are still holding on to those wounds are just going to carry over into the next relationship. So the thing here is you need to, just because this person may no longer be in your life, that toxicity, that toxic tie, those chains are still there. That cord has not completely cut off. You have not completely cut the cord. And so, whether it's energies of insecurity, jealousy, trust issues, even addiction itself is still kind of tied in. All you're going to do is that if someone else comes into your life, the only thing you're going to do is pretty much have the exact same kind of karmic relationship you had with your last karmic partner, because you still have not learned the lessons. Anybody else? Is a new person coming into their life? Who might be coming into their life? It could be another karmic lover coming into your life. I've got the Hierophant. So yeah, this could be somebody who comes across as spiritual. This could be a mentor. This could be an instructor to you. This could be somebody you look up to, okay? It could even be that you're asking for others for advice. The Hierophant to me also indicates somebody who is, I'm picking up heavy Taurus actually, but the Hierophant can indicate to me somebody who is kind of set in their ways. They're very set in their ways. The Hierophant can also symbolize a martyr. And so here's the other thing I'm getting. It could even be a situation where you sacrificed being with a person because of family, or because of your family and friends. You could have sacrificed yourself in a past relationship because of their family. Could have been that too. Kind of picking up on that. These are a lot, major arcanas here. A lot. So, anyone else coming into their life? Temperance. So that tells me you gotta wait. I know some of you are like, but I've waited and waited and waited. One more card, please, Spirit. And the Empress. There could possibly be an Empress. Now, and I've got bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, which is a beginning. Fiery, passionate, new beginning, right? Sometimes it's very phallic. Just sexual. So there could be someone that comes into your life where it's very sexual and the chemistry between you two is very high. Because I see this person looking towards the world and this Empress is behind this person, it could be that the last person you were with is coming off as an Empress. Could be a mother figure. Could be the mother of your children. And sometimes that's where it makes it very difficult to close a chapter with somebody. It's very difficult to completely end things with a person that you have children with, because you still have to delegate, taking care of those children and being in their lives. So no matter what, you still have to be in that person's life. And that in itself can bring up so many issues. That can bring up a lot of trauma in itself, because you can't, that chapter can't really be closed. And whatever issues develop between you and that person, it's kind of like, just going over the same issues is what I heard. You keep going over the same issues over and over again. So it could also be that an Empress is going to come into your life, but perhaps a woman who has children. But the thing is, what I kind of feel with this setup right here is I kind of feel like this might be someone else. Can you clarify to me, Spirit, who is this Empress? Who is this Empress? Who is this Empress to my viewers? Who is this Empress to my viewers? A High Priestess. This might actually be my viewers. This is somebody who may even practice esoteric things, like do tarot. May be a tarot reader, maybe psychic, maybe intuitive. Who is this Empress? So this Empress might actually be you, viewers, which tells me, and look, an ending, a death. Scorpio, heavy Scorpio here. Pisces, Cancer. Strength. Death talks about new beginnings as well. But I'm picking up heavy Scorpio here. Whoever this Empress is, probably a Scorpio. This is somebody who may be a medium or psychic. Somebody who definitely understands the esoteric ways of, and metaphysical ways of birth and death as well. Unfortunately, it's to me, I'm feeling like you might either meet an Empress, but I feel like this is you. I feel like you are the Empress. I feel like my viewers are the Empress here. Who is this Hierophant? Or can you clarify the Hierophant for me, please? Clarify the Hierophant for me, please. This Empress is highly intuitive, like an Emperor. Maybe a father figure. Could be a Sagittarius, in Leo or in Aries. Clarify the Hierophant. This is definitely somebody who's stubborn and stuck in their ways. You could possibly be meeting a person like this, but because I see the Hermit here, which could also be Virgo, which could definitely be stubborn. Capricorn, Taurus. And look, I got the Emperor and the Empress both in this reading. All right, so what I'm actually feeling is there may be somebody who has given you advice to go off and be alone, that you need more time to heal, you need to be alone. This could be a father figure, or this could also be a situation where this person that you will meet would rather be alone. Can you clarify to me, Spirit, the Devil, please? Because I'm kind of curious why the Devil is here. Why is the Devil here? Clarify the Devil. See, Strength wanted to show up earlier too. Needing to have the strength. So you need to have the strength to cut off these toxic ties. Because it could be a situation where you're hoping somebody comes back. And it could, and like I said, if it's a situation where this person is long gone, there's still some wounds that need to be healed. There's still toxicity that needs to be healed. There's still things that need to be controlled. And that could be, like I said, jealousy, insecurity, trust issues. There's something that definitely needs to be worked on. There could be a mentor in your life or a father figure in your life who is saying you need to be alone longer, you know? There is a cycle that has not completely ended here. Give me one more card for the Devil, please. You need to be really strong here. There could even be addictions, you know, that you're battling. The Sun, seeing things clearly, seeing things, allowing things to be illuminated for you. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who invests and works on themselves, really, because they're working on their craft here. So, and because my Temperance card is here, I kind of feel like this is a situation where I don't necessarily see another person coming into your life. Not right now. I don't see that it would be healthy or conducive for another person to come into your life right now. There is something, can you clarify the Ten of Pentacles for me, please, Spirit? Because I want to know, is this family? What does this Ten of Pentacles have to do? I feel like there's other people involved here. Like I said, look, Justice. Could have been a divorce, a marriage. Could have been a situation where you were divorced, you got divorced, and, you know, the father, you know, you're wondering if you're going to get back with this father figure, if they're coming back. I see that they're going to be alone or you're going to be alone. You know, Hierophant with Justice is heavy marriage because they could also be divorced. There's a commitment here. But I feel like, you know, and it could be that you got divorced and so you kind of went back to your family. You went back to your roots from this divorce, after this divorce. That's maybe specific for some of you. But yeah, I really feel like you're coming off as the Empress, but you still got things you need to work on. There's still cycles. The chapter has not been completed. If an Emperor is coming into your life, I don't see them really wanting to pursue anything serious. If an Empress is coming into your life, better watch out, because this Empress, she is on her game. She's very psychic, very intuitive. You don't want to mess with her, and you don't want to mess things up with her. Okay, put it that way. But what I'm really getting is that you viewers are the Empress in this situation. One final card, please, for the final outcome, please. Final outcome. Final outcome, please. They're going to meet somebody new. Final outcome. My viewers meet somebody new. Oh, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks about communication. Ace of Swords can talk about, aces are obviously new beginnings, but sometimes Ace of Swords means clarity. Most of the time it means clarity, having clarity, truth, communication. And I think you need to have some clarity about what it is that you further need to heal. Because I do feel with the Devil here, I feel like I said, there's things that still need to be worked on. World in reverse, there's still chapters that have not been closed. There needs to be some clarity, and acceptance as well. Acceptance of how things are, how things ended. I think you're coming from a place of hope, and you're hoping perhaps somebody may return. I know I asked for like new love, but I just kind of feel like things have, I don't necessarily see new love coming in just yet. You still have some more work to do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading there. I hope this resonated. If it did, please subscribe to my channel and like and comment as well, because that pushes my channel out to a wider audience. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Bye.